and welcome to another video. Today is Sunday the 2nd of October 2016, and in tonight's video I'm going to look ahead and preview day number 2 of the 2016 PDC Unibet World Grand Prix, which is going to take place on Monday the 3rd of October, live from 7 PM on Sky Sports. Now I've got to see the second half of the first round matches. We're going to see 8 matches on day 2. Again, over the best of 3 set format. We've seen many tight games on day 1, and day 2 I expect to be no different. There's 5 players making their debut on day 2, so I think day 2 will be very interesting again, just like day 1. The first match sees Dave Chisnall take on Robbie Green. Now, Dave Chisnall is a prolific scorer. His doubles can be iffy, but he's done well in this competition previously, reaching the final in 2013. And he takes on Robbie Green. Now, Robbie Green's on some decent form in recent times in both the Players' Championships events and the European Tour. Be interested to see if you can convert that to the big stage and under the TV lights in Dublin. What do I think is going to happen in this match? I think this match will be a close match, but I think Dave Chisnall will win this match by 2-1. The next match sees home favourite Mick McGowan take on James Wilson. And this will be a very interesting match because both players are playing very well recently. Both Mick McGowan and James Wilson have both been playing very well on the European Tour and the Players' Championships events. It'll be interesting to see if they can produce it under the TV lights. Mick McGowan's producing the darts we've seen from him almost 10 years ago, and James Wilson producing the darts that made him BDO world #1 a couple of years ago. Be interested to see what happens in this match. Again, I think we'll see a very tight match between these two, but I think James Wilson will win this match by 2-1 over Mick McGowan. The next match sees the match of the night, in my opinion. We see Mensur Suljovic take on Daryl Gurney. Now, both players are in terrific form. Daryl Gurney had an injury in recent times, but he bounced back playing the Players' Championships event this weekend, reaching the semi-finals in one of them. And he takes on Mensur Suljovic. Now, Mensur Suljovic will want to back up his run, which he got here last year, reaching the semi-finals. It's a magnificent run on his debut in the World Grand Prix. Can he match that in his second year in the World Grand Prix? It'll be interesting to see. This is a very tough tie for Mensur Suljovic, but I think Mensur Suljovic on that double 14 start double will be too strong for Daryl Gurney, and I think Mensur Suljovic will win this match by 2-1. The next match sees number 8 seed Michael Smith take on Alan Norris. Now, Michael Smith hasn't had the greatest of years this season. In fact, it's a very average season, and he takes on Alan Norris, who blows hot and cold. When he's playing well, he's very good, and when he's playing poorly, he's quite average and can beat off anyone. I think this will be a very interesting match, and I think this match could go either way. I think it's one of those matches that's a toss of the coin match, but I think the seeded player Michael Smith will win this match by 2-1 over Alan Norris. The next match sees Joe Cullen take on Simon Whitlock. Again, two players in form. Simon Whitlock picked up a Players' Championship event this weekend in Dublin, and it was a great result for him. He hadn't picked up a tournament for 2 years, and he picked up a tournament just before the World Grand Prix is great stuff for Simon Whitlock, and he'll be full of confidence going into this match with Joe Cullen. Now, Joe Cullen in the last 18 months has really picked up his game. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that in this year's World Grand Prix. What do I think is going to happen in this match? I think Simon Whitlock will edge out Joe Cullen in this match by 2-0. The next match sees number 4 seed Phil Taylor take on Steve West, the debutant. Now, Phil Taylor has just won Champions League of Darts last week, and he'll be full of confidence going into this match. But Steve West has been playing very good darts on both the European Tour and the Players' Championships events, just like so many players just now. And I think this could be a very exciting match over the short format. Phil Taylor is very vulnerable in short format matches. I think this match could go very close, but I think Phil Taylor will edge this match by 2-1 over Steve West. The next match sees the world #1 Michael van Gerwen take on Steve Beaton. This will be a very interesting match because Michael van Gerwen will have a point to prove. He hasn't won a couple of competitions, and now he'll really get his back up because he'll really want to show that he's not fatigued and he's not tired. I think that's a great match because it's short format. He can get through this match quite quickly against Steve Beaton. Now, Steve Beaton is no pushover. Let me just say that just now. He's a very capable player, former BDO World Champion, and he's a top class player. He's got that relaxed throw, which is very, very good on its day. Be interested to see what happens in this match, but I think Michael van Gerwen will win this match by 2-0. I think both sets will be close, but when push comes to shove, I think Michael van Gerwen will win both sets. The last match of the evening sees number 5 seed Peter Wright take on home favourite Brendan Dolan. I think this again will be an interesting match from the players because Brendan Dolan has good memories of Dublin. He hasn't had good memories this season, but you want to use the good memories of his best tournament he's ever played at before and really take it on again. And he takes on Peter Wright. Now, Peter Wright's one of those players, if he can find a set of darts that suit him, I think he'll really kick on and win a major in some point in the future. But will it be this week? The short format is a very, very tough thing for him in the first round. If he can get through the first round, I think he can get a decent run in the World Grand Prix. I think this will be a very, very close match between these two, but I think Peter Wright will edge this match by 2-1 over Brendan Dolan. So with that, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up on the video. If you want to leave any feedback in this video, you can do so by the comment section below or by my Twitter, which will also in the description below. And until tomorrow when I preview day number 3 of the 2016 PDC World Grand Prix, I will see you then. Goodbye.